excited for this video. This video is the most requested video ever. Okay, so who remembers my embarrassing story video? Because I do. Anyways, that story, literally, so many people approached me and came up to me and talked to me about it. They were like, I love that story. Because, you know, people like to, it's funny when other people mess up and it's not yourself. But anyways, I decided to do a part 2 to that video, Embarrassing Stories Part 2. So I'm going to be telling you more of my embarrassing stories. And if you want me to make this a little series where I tell you my embarrassing stories, because we all know there's plenty of them, then I will. But, I'm just going to tell you, a few stories. And yeah. By the way, I'm wearing a piggy onesie because I thought, oh, embarrassing stories, let's get comfy. And I have my pig pillow, and I have my little pet pig Bacon. He's so cute. I want it at the beach in Maine. Anyways, we're just gonna hop right into this. Embarrassing Stories Part 2. Here we go. Okay. So, this embarrassing story happened a few days ago, and it was the worst day of my life. I'm kidding, but you know, it was embarrassing, and embarrassing things aren't always fun. Anyways, so I was walking from my high school to the gym, because it's right across the street, and I was walking. I stopped to talk to these two people, my friend Bailey and my friend Liam, and I was talking to them, and then I started walking, I was like, bye guys, saying my goodbye, but I was talking while I was walking away, so I was facing them, not looking where I was going, and of course, I slammed right into a teacher. Now, it gets worse. Okay, so I didn't just slam into this teacher, I bounced off this teacher, and guess which part of his body I bounced off of? His stomach. His stomach. His stomach. It was the most embarrassing thing in my life because first, it's his stomach. Whoa, that's a little personal, and his stomach was rounded, so it was bouncy, so I literally bounced off, and then I fell to the ground, and I was so embarrassed that I don't even know what he said. He was like, oh, it's okay, because I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, and I was with Humna, and Humna was cracking up, even though I was sobbing. I was like, I'm so sorry, and then I was as I sped away, but it was so embarrassing. So sorry to that teacher, but if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. I'm actually really sorry. That was probably embarrassing for both of us, awkward for both of us, and I'm very apologetic. Sorry. This other story involves my best friend, Humna Row. Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Anyways, this involves my best friend, Humna. And so, I also have another good friend. Her name is Cassie. And we went to the movie theaters to see The Hunger Games. This occurred in November. So we went to the movie theater to see The Hunger Games. And it was crowded. But it didn't look crowded when I walked in there. Because you know how theaters are dark and everyone wears black because, you know, I don't know, we're all emo. I'm kidding. Bye. But anyways, everyone was wearing dark clothing and it was dark, so I couldn't see how many people were in there. So I walk into the theater and all I see is Humna because I could see her hijab through the room. So I was like, Humna! And then I heard people laugh and stuff, and then I was like, crap, there are a bunch of people in here because my eyes started adjusting to the light. So I ducked down and I was like, I hate myself. Yeah. Great times. All right. This last story is so embarrassing. I literally wanted to sob. So, I currently take honors history at my school, and in that class, you have to get a textbook. And so I went to go get my textbook, all nice and polite, walking up. Oh, let's call him Mr. B. It's a nickname. Mr. B, can I have my textbook? And he's like, yeah. And so he gives me my textbook, and you have to check to make sure nothing's wrong with it. So he's like, is there anything wrong with it? And I'm flipping through the book, and then I get to the cover, and he's like, this book looks good, except for this drawing. And when I look down to see what the drawing is, do you want me to tell you what the drawing was? Okay. Do you know how people draw penises and stuff in books? Okay, this was not that. It was an octopenis, because it was 2 balls, and then I'm gonna die. And then it was what's the long part of, I'm so well educated. Sex education, sex ed. Oh my gosh, Mean Girls, have sex and die. But anyways, it was an octopenis, and it was huge, and it was so awkward because you could tell what it is. Whoever drew that, you're an awesome artist, and I hope one day you become famous for it because that was great. But it was just awkward because, like, the position I was in. And so Mr. was like, oh crap, I just said his name. Mr. B was like,
I'm gonna get you a new book. And I
was like, no, it's okay. And he's
like, okay, I'll just cover it. And so
he takes a post-it note and tries to cover it, but then the post-it note like sticks up so you can still see it. And I was like, this is so weird. I'm so sorry. And I kept saying sorry even though I couldn't control it. And I was literally like, and then anyway, he colored over it in Sharpie. It's great. It's great. But I still ended up with the textbook. I'll see if I can show you a picture of the drawing. You can't really see it because he went over it in Sharpie, but if you can see it, it's pretty funny. And yeah, that was so embarrassing. There you have it, folks. My embarrassing stories video, part 2. If you want another embarrassing stories video, give it a thumbs up. If you want me to make embarrassing I cannot speak. Embarrassing stories a series, give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos in my onesie, give it a thumbs up. If you want more from Bake It, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of yours truly, subscribe. And basically, that's me. Bye, guys.